They say 10 tigers still can't take down one lion, but there's an old saying, tigers rule the hall, lions guard the gate. Tigers are seen as symbols of evil, while lions represent justice. To prove tigers are the true kings of beasts, I reincarnated as a chubby tiger in Panzerhua Zoo. The keepers fed me every single day, but I refused to eat a single bite. I was on a serious diet, because in 6 months, a solar flare would hit, and every creature on Earth would mutate into something horrifying. In my past life, 2 apex monsters appeared in this very zoo. A croc mutated into a river Styx dragon, and a chimp turned into a hate mandrill. Every other animal got eaten before they even had a chance to mutate. If I want to get out of here alive, I have to strike first. Take them out before they ever get the chance to mutate. I'm the king of beasts, alright? That croc and that chimp, before they mutate, they're nothing. But there's one big problem. The food here is too good. Just look at me. A fat, glossy, oversized excuse for the king of beasts. I'm officially the fattest tiger in this zoo. 100 days until the mutation. Starting today, I'm getting shredded. 10 a.m. Zookeeper Lao Zhang walks in with a massive bucket of chicken legs, same as always. My absolute favorite. Juicy, tender. I'd always clean the whole bucket, but not today. I turned my head away, didn't even glance at it. Lao Zhang froze. He slid the bucket closer. I straight up walked away. Something's off with this fat tiger today, Lao Zhang muttered as he walked off. I held back my drool and got to work. The enclosure wasn't huge, but it was enough for shuttle runs. I sprinted from one end to the other, spun around and charged back, over and over. My fat was jiggling everywhere. Every step felt like a brick, but I pushed through. When I was too tired to run, I hit the fake tree, hooked my front claws into the bark and dragged my whole body up. At this weight, pure torture. A crowd started forming. Oh my god, that fat tiger is running. Wait, it's climbing the tree? Is it on a diet? That's adorable. Someone record this. I didn't care what the humans thought. During breaks, I scanned past the fence and locked onto my 2 targets. Target 1, the saltwater croc in the reptile house, a full 16 feet long. It just laid on the fake rocks sunbathing all day like it owned the place. In my past life, this thing mutated into the river Styx dragon. Scales as hard as iron, 1 bite crushed 3 mutated wolves. Priority kill number 1. Target 2, the chimp in the primate zone. Don't let him fool you with the banana begging act. After mutation, he becomes a hate mandrill. Insane strength, high intelligence. Last time he wiped out the entire bird section. Both of them have to go before the mutation hits. I counted down in my head, 99 days left. By evening, I was flat on the ground gasping, but I felt good inside. Keep it up and I'll be back to my real form. That's when I noticed the croc's eyes, staring right at me through the gap between enclosures. That look, something deeply unsettling about it. Over the next 20 days, I pushed myself to the limit. Pre-dawn shuttle runs, 10 sets up to 50. Tree climbing went from barely making it up to knocking out pull-ups on the trunk. I only ate a third of what they brought. Lean meat and organs only. Those juicy chicken legs? Ignored. Lao Zhang was freaking out, thought I was sick. Called in the vet, clean bill of health. The numbers on the scale were dropping fast. 320 pounds, then 300, then 280. The belly fat was gone. Muscle definition was back. I could feel that raw, explosive power returning. Day 21 morning. I looked at my reflection in the pool. That fat, glossy blob was gone. In its place, a lean, mean predator. I tested a lunge, more than twice as fast as before. Good. It's time. I started mapping the patrol schedule. Guards at 11 p.m. and 3 a.m. Cameras covered most areas, but there was a blind spot. The old wire fence on the west side of the tiger enclosure. Branches blocked the camera view completely. The wire was already rusted through. I'd been quietly testing it with my claws. One good push and it'd tear. The opportunity came on night 25. The forecast was right. The storm showed up on cue. Thunder cracking, lightning turning the whole zoo dead white. Surveillance glitches in weather like this, and guards don't do thorough checks in a downpour. 2 a.m. I made my move. Under the cover of thunder, I threw my full body weight into the wire fence. The rusted wire snapped. I was out. Rain hit me like ice, but my blood was on fire. I followed the route I'd memorized, dodged every camera, cut through the zoo like a shadow, straight to the reptile house. The croc's pool was in the outdoor section. At this hour, it should be resting underwater. I slipped into the water without a sound. Ice cold. I shivered, but adjusted fast. A flash of lightning, and I saw it. Massive. Lying still at the bottom. 1 shot, 1 kill. I took a deep breath and dove. All 4 limbs cutting through the water. Closing in. 10 feet, 6 feet, 3 feet. The second I was about to strike, the croc's eyes snapped open. It was already awake. No time to think. I lunged and locked my jaws on the back of its neck. It went ballistic. Its tail hit me like a steel whip. Nearly made me let go. We were rolling underwater, my lungs about to burst, but I couldn't let go. This was my only shot. It tried to throw me off. I used my weight to pin it down. It tried to surface. I dragged it deeper. My memory from the past life told me, no matter how fierce, crocs still need air. I could hold my breath longer. That was my edge. 1 minute, 2, 3. Its struggle got weaker and weaker, then stopped completely. I let go. I dragged the body to the surface and gasped for air. Rain still pouring, thunder still rolling. Nobody had a clue. I scratched up the croc's body and smeared blood on the rocks near the edge of the pool. Made it look like it crawled out and slipped to its death. Once it was done, I moved fast, back the same way I came. I fixed the wire fence to look untouched. By the time I got back, it was almost dawn, soaked. I curled up in the corner and played dead, next morning screaming from the reptile house. I looked through the fence, staff huddled around the pool, whispering. Probably old age, must have slipped climbing out at night and drowned. Or maybe the thunder spooked it, what a shame. I closed my eyes, 75 days left. Next target, the chimp. What I didn't know, across the zoo, the chimp was already staring my way, letting out a low, uneasy growl. The croc's death set off a chain reaction. The next day, the director personally led an inspection of every exhibit, checking for security risks. I watched them go over the croc pool again and again, pulling up the security footage. Lucky for me, the storm had knocked out the system that night. Most of the footage was just static. They called it an accident. But the zoo locked things down. Patrols went from 2 to 4 times a night, and new cameras were installed in every section, including my blind spot. On top of that, keepers started watching every animal closely. Lao Zhang spent half an hour outside my enclosure every single day. I had to be way more careful. What made me uneasy was the chimp. His name was Kong, the zoo star. He could communicate with keepers through sign language. IQ of a 5-year-old. Ever since the croc died, he'd been going off the rails. Every time I passed near the primate zone, he'd rush the glass wall, slamming it and screaming. Pure suspicion and hostility in those eyes. He knew. Animal instinct told him I was dangerous. That was a problem. If he kept it up, people would start asking questions. I needed everyone to believe I was just a harmless, regular tiger. So I started acting, stopped eating, laid in the corner all day. Lao Zhang panicked and called the vet. Full checkup, temperature, heartbeat, blood work. They spent all morning on me. Everything came back normal. Could be emotional. Tigers get depressed too. Bad weather lately, not enough sunlight. Recommend more activity time. I played along, wobbling every time I tried to stand. Lao Zhang felt terrible, brought out the best beef he had, even tossed some new toys in. I nibbled a little, then went back to playing sick. It worked. A week later, everyone had written it off as seasonal depression. Even the director stopped paying attention to me. The security guard in the control room would glance at my feed and flip to something else. But only I knew what I was doing in the dead of night. 3 a.m. The moment the patrol passed, I was wide awake. I went to the corner of the enclosure, rough concrete wall. I extended my right claw and started grinding it against the surface. Scrap. The sound of claw on concrete cut through the silence. I kept going until the tips were razor sharp. Front left, front right, back claws, every single one. Then I moved on to strike practice. Shadow striking again and again, finding the best angle, targeting the kill bite. A chimp isn't a croc. He's fast, strong, and smart. I need a one-hit kill. No room for a counterattack. Sick by day, training by night. I was pushing my absolute limit. 60 days left. That evening, I was doing my usual fake nap when I heard a commotion from the primate zone. Kong was going feral. Smashed the decorations on the glass wall, shredded the tire toy, and attacked the keeper who tried to calm him down. He's been getting worse and worse and could be sick too. Let's isolate him, keep the visitors away. I looked through the fence and locked eyes with Kong. Hundreds of feet apart, he bared his teeth at me. A low, rumbling growl. That was a declaration of war. I narrowed my eyes and showed my fangs. Come on then. I'm ready. But not yet. Not until the moment is right. Night fell and I kept sharpening my claws. The concrete wall was already lined with deep grooves, and my claws glinted cold in the moonlight. Then the PA system crackled to life. Attention all departments. The Weather Bureau has issued a warning. In 3 days, we'll have a major holiday crowd surge alongside severe weather. All departments, please prepare accordingly. I froze. My heart rate spiked. This was it. 3 days. Gone in a flash. I spent those 3 days studying the terrain. Shortest route from the tiger enclosure to the primate zone, straight through the central plaza. But that's where cameras were packed the tightest. Second option, loop around Monkey Hill, cut through the bird section, and enter through the side gate. 2 blind spots on that route. Move fast enough and I'd get there before anyone noticed. Holiday morning. The zoo was packed. By 10 a.m., the head count had already blown past 5,000. The central plaza was wall-to-wall parents and kids screaming and laughing. Security was too busy managing the crowd to even think about the control room. I spotted the one guard on monitor duty, head down, scrolling his phone.